Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 759. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers so I can have access to offering channel memberships. I'm just trying to focus on the milestone of 200 subscribers for now. So if you do decide to help out with that, thank you very much. And the last thing I want to say is if you are interested in my psychic and spiritual services, I am offering live chat sessions, written digital readings, and a program called the myHCS program for those of you who might be experiencing financial struggles that make it difficult for you to afford, relevant types of services. So if you're interested in any of that, any more details, check the description box down below. And remember that the deadline for the business week, of May 26th for scheduling and whatnot is May 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I believe by the time this video comes out, that will be like 24 hours from that point. So, starting with interpreting the number 759. Number 7 is about learning and wisdom. It definitely has a strong spiritual energy, in my opinion, because I feel like it kind of gets into the things of like consciousness and awareness and stuff like that. The number 5 is about change and transformation, and the number 9, I'm kind of getting a new interpretation. I know for some people that number can be about how like something is about to end, so that could be a specific sign or message coming up for somebody. It doesn't usually come up for me that way. That number for me is usually about purpose, your purpose, and helping the world release what no longer works. I feel like there are some changes, maybe on the inside, outside of you in your physical reality, maybe both, that you're going through, that you're really learning from and are helping you better understand your existence, the deeper meaning behind your experiences. This might also be a really good opportunity to see how truly and deeply connected we all actually are, especially when it comes to your purpose. You might be learning that you have more of an influence or more of an impact that you may, more than what you may have thought at one point. And I just burped, and that's a sign to let go. So if there's still any lingering doubts about the kind of impact you can have, even if they're not lingering and they're kind of strong, I do feel there's encouragement here to release that, let go of this feeling or these ideas that you're insignificant or powerless, or that you don't matter, that your voice doesn't matter, because it's not true. Your environment is not reflective of, well, depending on your state of mind, okay? Your environment isn't always reflective of you and what you deserve. And if you resonate with that, you might just be in the wrong environment, surrounded by the wrong people. You deserve to be heard and to be seen and respected. You should have people in your life that reflect that reflect what you deserve. People and other things like jobs, roommates, that counts as people, but just opportunities in general. You deserve to embrace and take the ones that serve you and respect your true worth. It could be important for somebody to set boundaries here, or maybe learning to set boundaries is what you are doing. Maybe that's what you're learning, how to protect your energy from people, places, and things that don't have your best interest in mind, even if they feel like they do and they don't mean like actual harm. Boundaries is another way to use your voice. So don't be afraid to speak, even if it's not with words. I mean, it's okay to be afraid. You know, it's okay to have courage. Definitely. But don't let your fear hold you back, especially because for some people watching this, your fears might not even be real. But I'll only take the if it resonates, because our fears are supposed to protect us. So if you do feel fear, is it trying to protect you or limit you? Maybe that's an important question that somebody needs to ask themselves. I feel like part of your purpose in helping the world become a stronger, healthier place starts with learning how to turn your inner world into a stronger, healthier place. Stronger in the sense that you are more resilient against how do I put this? I mean, the most general way I can put it is conflict. So I'll just keep it at that. As someone who struggled with confrontation growing up, I totally understand that, but once you learn how to use your voice without fear, I mean, there's a lot of freedom there. I just got a vision of the word freedom that I saw in a commercial. So someone here might really, really resonate with the idea of freedom. What's going to give you freedom is using your voice and setting boundaries, you know, in whatever way that might look for you. Adding up these numbers, 7 plus 5 is 12. The number 13 could be significant for somebody, but 12 plus 9 is 21. That's the world card in tarot. The world, like, big closure, big ending. So someone here could be going through some very big changes that they're learning from and finding a deeper sense of purpose from. But 2 plus 1 is 3, which is about healing, communicating, expressing yourself. It might be healing for you to learn how to use your voice. I mean, if you resonate with feeling like you need to use your voice more and set more boundaries, it will be healing to do that. And it's not the action itself that's going to be healing, but leading up to actually saying what you want to say, or, you know, drawing a line where you want to draw that line. There's really something significant here about courage. I'm seeing the Strength card in tarot from my Secrets of Tarot deck that came from a bookstore. The idea of strength is coming through. You know, we're all already strong, maybe, but I feel like you're being called to use your strength in a different way, your courage in a way that works for you rather than against you. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these box of cards, which are cards that I made myself, if you didn't already know. I have, this is giving me strong magician energy. Difference between I can and I can't is what's holding you back. Believe in yourself and trust that you are capable. So your fears are saying, I can't do this. But that your power, that magician on the inside, is saying I can. You might be dealing with conflicting emotions, and I feel like if you remove the fear and ask yourself, what would I do if I wasn't afraid? That I can voice is going to become louder. And you might even start to feel that freedom before you even express yourself. I definitely feel like I'm talking to someone who does struggle with standing their ground in terms of like how they feel and protecting themselves, and I just feel like this is just a reading maybe passing by to encourage you to keep learning how to do that, because that's where your power comes from. That's how the magician manifests things, in the way that they express themselves. To attract honest people, honest relationships, honest opportunities that are safe, you first need to learn to be honest with yourself and how to keep yourself safe. So again, Just focus on the learning, the healing, everything good that comes from the changes that you are experiencing, especially when it comes to yourself.